How you doing? It's Northern Michigan Living here again today, and I'm here to talk about headlights. Now I got this 1995 F350. Take a look at her here, but the biggest thing is the headlights. The halogen headlights, I don't know if you know this or not, but they're not very good. So what I've done is replace them with these HID sets that I bought. The HIDs, they're 2.5 inch off of eBay. And then I got the clear lenses because the halogen ones would yellow up so badly that I got the clear lenses in there. You clear out the back of it and then you slide this in and bolt it into place. Now the problem with that is that the headlights work really well, but if you don't do it right, let me turn the lights on here for you so we can take a look at them. If you don't get it just right, what happens is they aim too low. So your light pattern is going to be about 50 feet in front of you. So what you got to do is trim them up a little bit. Now wait for these to come up because they do take a little while to turn on correctly. And you can kind of see the light pattern much brighter. I got the 6000K H1 style HID bulbs, so they work pretty well, a heck of a lot better than them halogen bulbs. Which were the equivalent of like an old flashlight taped to the hood. But these things do work a heck of a lot better. Here, let me show you. A quick look at the first part of the video. I decided I'd better come back out here at night and give a better view of what these headlights look like and work like. You can see they do take a minute to come up. And they'll get brighter. They take about, I'd say about 30 seconds to get up to full brightness. But one of the points I was trying to make before was, let me see if I can get in here. You see this shroud at the top here, how it's bumped against the top of the housing. Well, that in turn changes the beam, how it's angled, and it's actually angled down a fair amount. So if you have a factory height truck, meaning no lift or anything, your headlights are going to be aimed probably right about there, and you're going to have a devil of a time getting them up. With me, I've had to adjust them up, and you can see I got a huge ugly gap right here. So what I'm going to do is trim this housing up about 1/4 inch and then get some kind of T-headed bolt or something to fasten it to the top of this housing so I can get a little more height out of the front of this beam, the front of that HID element, and get them a little further down range so I can actually adjust the headlight lens down. But as stated before, the halogens are not very good, and you can see the clear line from the HIDs. Now, like I was saying before, these are an H1 that I had to mate to the 9007 original housing, but they work significantly better. Looks like there's some fog rolling in. And then when you look at the truck itself, I got a light out. You gotta love old trucks. Alright, so when you look at it from the front, they look a lot better too. Adds a little bit of a modern touch to it without getting too homey G with, you know, halo rings and stuff like that. This is an old classic truck. I like the way it looks. I want to keep it that way. But now we're pretty much at full ignition here with the lights, and you can see it's dusk. It's not totally dark, but they light up much better than the old ones do. So if you're looking at doing this conversion yourself, I highly recommend it, of course, just because the safety value of it and the simplicity, you can't beat it. It's a just a clear housing I got off eBay, like I was saying before, and then I bought these generic 2.5 inch HID headlights, and they came with the shroud and the bulbs and the igniters and ballast and the whole deal. So I didn't have to do anything really, just, you know, modify it to fit into this old school housing, and it really wasn't that hard. So if you'd like any information about it, please let me know. I got to redo these, so I may make a video about that. But if you have any questions, please let me know, and feel free to like, subscribe, and see if I got any other videos coming down the pike. We'll talk to you later. Northern Michigan out of here.